아, 오케이.戻った戻った. Scummy, welcome back. Sorry, let me, this timing. Sorry, right when you commented, I was checking that thing. Um, oh, is she streaming? Let me see. Hmm? Oh, wrong YouTube account. I mean, I should. At some point, I need to synchronize all my follows. But okay, here we go. Okay, let's put this to the side now. And headphones. Discord, alright, sounds good. Oh, she's playing the 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 yeah, this game. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, you gotta do right. Yeah. don't take it easy though, at least until until you can find something else to do. Or not really sure what the job market's currently like, but sorry, I forgot about this. Free time is nice. I guess that's true. Yeah. I mean, you've had that job for how long? I guess it in some sense it is time to take a little bit of a break. Yeah. Did you end up figuring out if you were gonna go to school even part time or anything? I remember that was like a maybe, but I don't think I ever asked what happened after that. Drink on a weeknight. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you can do that for sure. Cheers to Monday, right? Much of anything. I mean, I guess that is what it is. Um, I mean, I guess here's one thing. Are you getting unemployment? I feel like you should, right? Because they're laying you off, right? It's not like you quit. So I'm assuming you get unemployment, right? Or does it not work like that? Okay. Wait, does disability overwrite unemployment? 500 a month. Oh, okay, yeah, that's not much. How do they expect anyone to live with that much? I mean, I guess depending on where you live, but how do they expect anyone to like survive with just that much? I mean, I suppose it's enough for like food, right? I can see how with 500 a month you could survive just food wise, but then what do you do for rent? Are you just supposed to wear the same clothes all the time too? Like, what the heck? Yeah. I mean, I guess if you penny pinch, then 500 is potentially enough for for more than just food, but yeah, hopefully your mom can defer some of it, please. Yeah, sorry. I'll reply to this later, I guess. Oh, she did get the jacket. I wonder what she thought of that. I mean, it's an early birthday thing, right? Oh, by the way, mine shipped. My jacket shipped. So I'm assuming that they or actually I don't know if it shipped or if they just sent a tracking number. Let me double check. Yeah, no, I was pleasantly surprised. Order's on the way is what it said. Yeah. Now I just have to hope that I didn't fuck up the size, right? I think I'm a large. I hope I'm a large. Um, yeah. And mom insists that she wants to come up and visit later this month. So so I'm gonna, if she's gonna, bother me, then fine, bring me my jacket. Bring me my Iris jacket. Yeah. No, it's okay. Yeah. They don't bother me during the school year, so I don't mind too much. Better so. Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. Had good dinner. Oh, what'd you have? I was really lazy today. I just had takeout. There's this rice ball place nearby. But anyway, just so while it is takeout, it's not, entirely unhealthy. Um, but yeah, yeah. I mean, but it was takeout, so maybe not the best. Um, Loaded potato boat. Gee, that sounds pretty good. Steak sounds really good, actually. Yeah. Yeah. What is this? Ah, there we go. Okay. Dude, pull out a plate. Come on, man. Yeah, it looks good though. I like the potato boat especially, but put it on a plate. Come on, man. I mean, I think it's fine. Oh, sorry. Is it, well, right, well, I mean, I have mixed feelings about processed food, but I guess it's a little bit so like I don't know how the numbers actually stack, but at least in my mind, the bottom tier is like fast food, like super like high, what do you call it? Like like fast food, but like the really like unhealthy fast food, and then like frozen food, then oh, okay, I see. So it's okay. No, I see what you mean. Okay, so it is. So it's not that bad then. I mean, I still feel like you should have put a salad there. Come on, man. But no, it looks good. Looks good. I mean, can how bad can steak and potatoes really be, right? They do. Okay. Yeah. I mean, as you know, we don't have them here, so yeah. But you could still put it on a plate, though, right? I mean, I guess it's okay. Yeah, it's probably convenient for cleanup too, but you could still put it in a plate. Come on. Anyway, excuse me. That's really good though. Okay, that's good to hear. It's actually really affordable, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking at the nutrition information and it's like that's what you'd expect it to be. Yeah, actually. Yeah, yeah. It's good that. This game though. I am liking all these Hololive themed games, that indie games that they're playing now. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Have fun, have fun. Although, sorry, I'm gonna order that plugin that I had trouble ordering yesterday. So I'm gonna do that on the side here. So let's put this on the main screen while and let's do it over here. And we just gonna have to accept that they want credit card, which I suppose I understand. They want to make sure that you're a legitimate person. Show it up. Well, I mean, did we even know when Iris was gonna get around to playing it? I think while it would have been nice, I think, it's you know, not really much he could have done, right? I mean, again, I agree it would have been nice, but like when did Iris even intro? Right, but like was today's stream even planned? Like I certainly didn't check Twitter recently, but I thought, no, well, yeah. So again, if there's no schedule, then I mean, again, while it would be nice, it's like at some point, right? Yeah. Again, so I agree, but like in practice, it's like I can see why it went the way it did. Um, yeah. So I mean, if that's the case, then I can't really, you know, blame them. It's like they want to play a game, and you know, while it would have been nice to wait, it's like if it's not clear when any of these things are gonna happen, then what are you supposed to do? Just wait forever? All right. So let's see. エラーが発生。このカードは利用できません。That I waited. Well, again, I think well, and I think there's I think there's a lot of variables, right? Like, did they even know that Iris hasn't played it yet? Because as you said, she was aware of it for several weeks, right? So I feel like it's also entirely possible that they just didn't know that she never got around to it until now. Again, I don't know. I don't know. But let's see. Okay, so it doesn't like my credit card. I don't know why it doesn't though. Yeah. So I guess I'm a heretic in that sense for daring to stream at this precise moment. Although I'm gonna make today's stream short just because I am kind of tired. Got a lot of stuff done today, but I am a little bit tired. Okay, yeah, seriously, what the heck? I just want to order this damn thing. Oh, someone's saying a Visa debit card. Do I have a Visa? Oh, maybe this will work. It's been 2 hours, jeez. I've never watched Inazuma Eleven, so I don't know who Glasses Boy is. Come on, please work. Ah, era haseka. Also, you've seen a thing. Yeah, I haven't watched any of them yet. If you have any recommendations, feel free to. Has said nothing about them. It sounds like she's been kind of busy now. I feel like I'm so close to ordering this thing, and it's like. They're dead, not make it weird. Alright, sounds good. Why can't I use PayPal? Okay, so apparently this will give me a. Oh my god, do I have to use a VPN? What's up? What happened? Amazon で売ってないかな。 Sounds scarier than it is. Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, I've had one on my. I had an MRI. I think I mentioned before. Um, the I guess the greatness of the Japanese healthcare system. I had an MRI done on my head because I was having migraines, and all it cost out of pocket was like $30 essentially. It was 3,000 yen, but at the time the exchange rate was pretty close. So it was pretty close to one. So it only cost $30 out of pocket. It's like I was like, seriously? Yeah. It's cool. I mean, it sounds pretty scary for people that have like what do you call it, like piercings and stuff, right? Because if they forget to take one out, then they're gonna lose that part of their. Yeah. By the way, completely tangential or completely unrelated question. Is Play Asia like reputable for like down or what do you call it, like for digital content? I know people who buy, like physical goods from them and stuff, but I don't know. Have you used PlayAsia at all? PlayAsia.com. Pretty sure I'm on the official website. I have to do something a little bit roundabout, which is why I'm asking, but oops. Let's see, but if I order that, then I can pay for this too. I mean, I guess they have PayPal, so even if something goes wrong, I can have PayPal, deal with it. Let's make an account. Oops. Speak Spanish? Sorry, no. Sorry about that. Drink 6 months. Well, I mean, you're busy with work, right? So it's kind of understandable. Yeah, yeah. Don't go too hard. Don't go too hard. You got an entire week, right? Well, you got entire, well, however long, I don't know. You got a lot of time. To get smashed. You don't have to do it immediately. Let's see. So no Spanish. Yeah, sorry, no Spanish. Thanks. Anyway, yeah, yeah. If you're looking for, wait, actually, no, you've been here before, haven't you? Maybe not. There was a different Rockley, maybe, before. But anyway, yeah, if you're looking for your cute anime girl with a cute anime voice, sorry to disappoint. If you get this, feel free to stay. Right now, I'm taking some notes while I have this transaction here that's processing. So, um, we're gonna wait for that to load. Doodle order updated. Oh, okay, cool, cool, cool. So then we'll write this down too. So the instructions are. Idiot? I mean, no, I don't think so. No, I don't know. Do you think you're an idiot? I didn't really make. I didn't. Oh, that's what you read. No, no, no. He's talking about someone else. Yeah. Well, no, I guess he's talking about himself, but yeah, yeah. Actually, speaking of like grinning, I guess. Did your parents or did any of your parents ever like make fun of you for like grinning? Because I know my mom did that a lot. And I remember that you know, I don't know, just kind of like the phrasing kind of reminded me of that. Uh, oh no, just like because you commented, smiling like an idiot, right? And it kind of reminded me that um, I don't know, it just randomly popped in my head just now, but I just recall in the past my mom kind of, what do you call it? I don't know if made fun of is the right word, but she kind of made. I don't remember. I remember I was in Japan and I was on my laptop and I was just like grinning because I think I was watching some anime, maybe, I don't know, and I don't remember. But she was just kind of like, yeah, like you look stupid or something, and and I can't really remember what the phrasing was, but I remember I I didn't really think much of it. I just stopped, like smiling, and I don't know, just kind of it reminded me like, and then like years later she's like, why don't you smile? And I'm like, what do you what, I remember thinking, I was like, well, why do you think, dumbass? Like, if you want to see someone smile, probably don't, or like, grin or smile or whatever. Like, what did you expect to happen? I don't know. What if she is actually a guy? Um, the guy's dad is a VTuber. Oh yeah, that manga's good. Yeah, yeah. There's a manga where that's the setting. Yeah. Maybe you can link it. I don't know where people watch manga these or read manga these days. I don't know. All the websites I used to use got taken down. So, um, yeah. Like, I don't think my mom meant anything bad by it. It's just I do remember that I was kind of like, I was like, what do you call it? It was like a head scratcher. It's like, well, what did you expect to happen if you keep making fun of people? Sorry, let me close this before I accidentally open it again. Okay. Right. So double screen. Yeah. At least one person is in your family, because I know that's not necessarily the case for some of your other relatives, right? Let's see. So, let's see. Oh. Rockley. All right, yeah. See you later. Thanks for coming by. Take care. Stay safe and have a good evening. Let's go to the Dreadnought. Sorry, I don't know what you mean by Dreadnought. Um, mince me that. Actually, no, you didn't. So okay, now I know. Yeah, man, that 5950X, right? Man, I wish I had a use case that would justify something like that. But anyway, let's see. So everything fees. Uh, have you you know been there before or been on it before? You say it's a museum ship, right? So I'm assuming you can actually tour, right? Uh, yeah. Yeah, no, I see. Yeah, I want to. Okay, that's yeah. Hopefully, well, actually, so you have time now. Well, I mean, I guess you don't have money is the problem, right? I was gonna say you have time now, so you could totally plan a visit, right? But I guess, I guess you don't really have the money at the moment, which is the problem. So yeah, yeah. I mean, maybe maybe you can get a small loan to do a quick, day trip or something. I don't know. I don't know, right? But anyway, I mean, I figure, if not now, then when, right? Um, Learn 3D animation. That actually that's true, right? You've got all that firepower, right? Sitting under your, wait, is your computer under your desk? I can't remember. But you got all that firepower there. You might, it'd be nice to use it. Yeah. Anyway, or it'd be nice to get more. Well, actually, I don't know because I'm assuming that heats up your room pretty, pretty hard, right? Or a lot, right? So maybe summer is not the best time to have your computer running full throttle. But anyway, Monster Steel, welcome back. Um, let's see. Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice system. That's a nice system. Yeah. What do you call it? I Man, I want a new computer. If once I get into grad school, maybe I'll buy myself a new computer or something. Or watch food related channel every day. Not every day, of course. More like once a week for sure. Yeah. Um, that's why you gotta watch the food channels or you gotta watch the episodes that are based where you live. That way you could actually feasibly go. Sorry. Sorry, what happened? Push them back in the water. Oh shit. Is that safe? I mean, I guess, I mean, if anything, that's good design, right? It's taking full advantage of like what is the biggest gun you can shove on a fucking ship, right? I guess. And it's like, yeah, like, it's sitting in water. Yeah, totally use the water to absorb the recoil. Like if anything, or I mean, that's really smart design, right? You're taking full advantage of, what you've your circumstances, right? Good defense is better. Exactly. It's that mentality. You can't get sunk if you sink them first, right? Chocolate. Holy shit. I mean, I guess that's a good thing, right? Because if you're shooting at something, you probably don't want to be on the deck anyway, right? So it's kind of two birds with one stone. No one's forced to be on deck because they'd die if they were, one way or the other. So yeah. All right, so let's see. So, moment of truth. Can I use a digital prepaid Japanese credit card or not a credit card? It's not a credit card. Can I use this prepaid prepaid Visa gift card? Can I? Oh, interesting. Okay. So let's try this then. Oh wow. Oh. Is there maybe like a video that talks about it that I could watch or something? Sorry, I just want something I can play, as I'm falling asleep. uh, yeah, but yeah. So I'll take a look at that in a sec. Let me finish typing this. That's. I mean, your hobbies, right? Ah, shit. So I think I do need a VPN. Yeah, sounds good. I gotta figure this out too, so. Wanted to see two artists. So yeah, okay. How'd it go? Send an email. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know what the culture is these days. I feel like email is the professional route, but you're right in that maybe they don't check email. I don't know. you gotta be, you gotta go viral to get any attention. Ah, there we go. All right, let's try it. Hmm? Shib, Shibi, Shibi, Well, anyway, if you're looking for cute anime girl with a cute anime voice, sorry to disappoint. I've get this, so free to stay. Um, I'm trying to buy something off of a Japanese website right now, and I'm having trouble. Pretty sure I'm typing this right. There we go. Alright, so that let me register. Shit. Let's see. Let's disconnect really quick. It's been many. Yeah, sorry, I'm kind of in the middle of something, but yeah, how's it going? Actually, wait, I can do it here. How about this? If I just open it on the stream PC, then I won't have to disconnect the VPN. Let's see. All right. Oh, but okay, fine. So then Google's gonna complain about me logging in from somewhere different probably, but生年月日はこれのこれのこれん すでにご利用されている。ああ、それ不便だな。Maybe I can get them to issue me a different phone number. so close. So close. I just have to be able to spend this money. Let's see. これでもダメなのか。Good try. Wrong all though. You're looking for a Gamma Girl with a Gamma voice. Sorry to disappoint. If those, feel free to stay. Uh, the actually, it's not even yo. It's wo. But anyway, uh, good try. Good try though. Good try. A for effort. Yeah. No worries. I mean, they sound pretty similar, right? Especially when you're talking at full speed. Um, yeah. To answer the question, I actually had rice balls or triangles, but rice balls. Let's see. We put a call. P. Here we go. これにしよう。これで大丈夫か？Actually, they're pretty cheap. They're what is it? They're like, are they kale? They're Otomu blue keys, so pretty much bottom of the barrel. But let's see. Quick question besides eating. I went to work. So I've mentioned this in stream before, but I realize I probably haven't told you specifically, but I work in a I work at a university in the physics department, in a research group. So I went to work today, and I did some productive stuff. I had to sort of physically modify a laser diode mount, so I did that today. And then we're kind of exploring a few options for analog data acquisition. So I kind of got that ready for tomorrow. And that was kind of the whole day. Also, I have a little bit of a rodent problem, or I hope it's solved now. But I had some traps set up, so we'll see. I set up those traps today, so we'll see how. I guess I set them up yesterday or the day before yesterday. I caught 2 rats yesterday / today, and I reset the traps, and hopefully we'll catch the last one. Yeah. there's one that's like still skittering through the walls that I can sometimes hear. So hopefully we can catch that last one. And then after that, I'm just gonna blast the entire room with like rubbing alcohol, or that entire separate room. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. Sorry. So hopefully that vineyard. So I feel like so to be really honest, right now I'm using kill traps, and I really don't like it. The way it worked is I've been hearing these rats in my walls for since about last Thursday, and so I spent Thursday and Friday trying to use like like the live catch traps, but they would just not get stuck. Um, so so and then it's just getting worse. They're getting into more of my food and stuff, and I've just gotten to the point where I'm like, as much as I would like to like not have to kill them, it's like it's getting to the point where yeah, it's getting ridiculous. So I've kind of just said, I don't like it, but I kind of have to. Ah, fuck. See, I can hear one. I think that's the last one. I just got to figure out where it is. Yeah. Well, anyway, sorry. So that's that story. Rat poison. Your mic is. Oh, it is. Okay, so you can hear it, right? Rat poison. So the poison is an option, but then I have to, after it dies, I have to go through the walls and like fish it out before it like stinks up the building or stinks up the wall. You know what I mean? Because then you've got just a rotting animal in the wall, right? So I could probably like use like incense or something to mask the smell, but nonetheless you've got a dying animal in your wall at some point, right? And I know for a fact this is in the wall because I can hear you could hear it just now, right? And maybe it's hard to catch from the mic, but it's definitely in the wall somewhere. And it sneaks out every once in a while and goes after my food. Now of course if I put all my food in like you know steel boxes, then I think it could also solve the problem. But then I think it's going to start wandering into my bedroom, which I really don't want. So right now I have kind of like bait sort of, or I guess kind of what do you call it, like sacrificial food just sort of out in the other room, just so that the rat is never encouraged to come into to my bedroom, right? And I think it's one left, so think of your food in a sack, it's just gonna start biting the sack. Anyway, my point is, I'm hoping that it sets off one of the traps tonight, and then I can just spend tomorrow. I'll just take tomorrow off if it works out, and I'll just kind of clean up the entire room so that more rats don't come in. And I've already kind of surrounded the building with like rodent deterrent. So I don't think any new rats will come in, at least if I can get this done quickly. But yeah, that's the current situation. Excuse me. So anyway, sorry. Let me finish this. Um, it's not too bad. So I think it was 3 rats in total, or it might be 2 rats and a mouse. The reason why I speculate it might be a mouse, or the last one might be a mouse, is assuming the rats are the ones that punched the hole into my wall in the first place, then I think maybe the mouse like snuck in after them. And the reason why I think it's a mouse is because there have been several false positive like rat traps. Like there have been traps that have been engaged but didn't catch anything. So what I think is that it's a mouse and it's just too small. Like the rat traps are designed for rats, right? So, but if a mouse sets off a rat trap, then the trap is just gonna miss. Like it's too small, right? So I also set up some mouse traps, and we'll see how that goes. Yeah. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. And also, I'm paying like rent like 30 or 40% below market right now. So I'm not really complaining too much. Um, yeah. My Yeah, I mean, I've had to deal with it for almost a week, right? So, you know. But anyway, yeah. So I'd like that to be over so I can clean up that room and start, cooking in it again. Right now it's a little bit hard to cook knowing that anything I leave out has the potential of getting, a hole bitten in it, right? So I've been, yeah. But anyway. So that's just the situation. Um, that's also part of the reason why I've been doing so much takeout food recently. But yeah, hopefully it'll be done in a few days, I think. And if not, yeah. So as I mentioned before, I don't want to use poison. Worst case scenario, I will. Actually, worst case scenario, I'm gonna go buy those like electric rat traps, um, like the ones where if the rat like walk or mouse walks through it, it like zaps them. Like worst case scenario, I'll buy a few of those. They're kind of expensive, but it's fine. But because I figure that way, even because if the thing is so smart that it won't go after the traps, then at this point we just have to kind of trick it into walking through a trap. So so worst case scenario, I'll do that. But yeah, it's not a nice thing, but power technology, and that's sort of what it is. But I so when I caught the so when I when the two rats got caught in the rat trap, I don't know. I just it kind of I don't know. I just don't like. At this point, I accept it's like I have to kill them because I've barricaded the wall or the hole that they initially came through, and they just punched a new hole. Um, I tried to use a rat deterrent, and they still kept coming in. At this point, I really don't have anything except killing them. They won't leave the building, but I need them to leave. Like literally, I would have if they would have gotten caught in the live traps, then I would have just dumped them, a few miles away. Like I was prepped to do that. They just didn't get caught. Like at this point, I'm like, sorry, it's you guys or me, and I have no intention of, screw them. Yeah. Again, I feel like I've done my due diligence in terms of giving them a chance to stop bothering me, but be a good investment. Yeah, again, that's what I figure. If this keeps escalating, like if I can't catch this last one with anything I have right now, then inevitably when this happens again, if it does happen again, then I'm gonna need the trap again. So at that point, like an electric one maybe is worth, So at this point, it's like okay, if this goes on for another day, then I'm just gonna go to the store again and buy like an electric trap. Um, yeah. They're going out of control. And again, that's the thing. If they had just not gone after my food, because I heard something in the wall a few, days or a few before Thursday, right? And I figured it could be a rat, or I figured something might have come through like the sewer pipe and tried to come up or something and gotten stuck or whatever. But I was like, okay, it got cold all of a sudden in the area, right? So I was like, okay, fine. It's trying to find shelter, fuck, whatever, sure. As long as it leaves. But they didn't, right? They just kept coming back, and then they found food, and then they started, chewing through all my stuff. And it's like at this point, it's like I've done a decent amount to try to get them to naturally leave, and they won't. So it's like at this point, I'm like sorry, like sorry but not sorry, I guess, yeah. I don't know. Like I don't like the thought that I don't think I necessarily have to kill them, but it's really just a matter of practice at this point, or it's a matter of practicality at this point. It's just too much trouble. Um, 15桁 Yeah, shoot them. If I had the aim, I would have. Alright, so how do I use these things? So how do I change the language of this website? Sorry, let me just card information. I want card information. Card information is the third option here. Okay. It was so gross. Okay. Yeah, see, I feel like outdoors is a little bit better because, well, I don't know if it's necessarily better, but I feel like you have more to work with. Like, again, with the poison thing, like, worst case scenario, you have to go, like, look around for it. But, you don't need to, like, tear down walls to find it, right? You just have to, like, dig through bushes or something. Um, so, 確認購入履歴現在ございませんか Yeah, again, it's not a fun thing. Like ideally you don't have, we don't have to do this, right? Ideally they can just take a hint and be like, "Okay, I got some free food out of this, but like uh but, the jig is up. Let's go home." Or yeah, I don't know. But they don't, right? They keep trying to push their luck, so Hans. Oh, here it is. Okay, cool. So we have to. Sorry, let me just memo how you do this. So you go under. Okay, so. Ooh, これ何カード情報か。はい、OK。 No, we're working on. Oh yeah, sorry. So I've been. Hmm? Sorry. I'm trying to buy a plugin from a Japanese website, and the problem is, with that website is that in order to pay, um, you have to use a Japanese credit card. So right now I'm going through this massive hassle of. There we go. Okay, now we got okay. Um, this massive hassle of let's see, let me control P and save this page. This massive hassle of trying to get a Japanese prepaid credit card number, which from what I'm told is, at least for this website, is allowed. Okay, so now we can kill our VPN connection. Let's see, disconnect. Yeah. Well, so what I got working wasn't really anything. What I got working was I got the prepaid credit card information. So to tell you the whole story. So here's how it happened. So first, I want to buy this audio or this plugin for like specifically it's a pitch correction software, but in order to pay for the plugin, I need to use a Japanese software distribution platform called Vector PC Shop. So Vector PC Shop, at least for this product, for some reason, needs payment in the form of a credit card. Naturally, I don't have a Japanese credit card, and when I typed in my credit card and debit card, they neither were accepted. So I think it has to be a credit card that is, like you can't give it a US or like a foreign credit card and it won't like automatically do currency conversion, right? It has to be a credit card associated with like yen or like a Japanese one. So what I said was, okay, well, if I don't have a Japanese credit card or debit card, then how about I buy a prepaid one? And from what I saw online, this Vector PC Shop website does accept prepaid credit cards, like Visa prepaid cards. So I was like, okay, how do I buy a Japanese Visa prepaid card? Well, in Japanese convenience stores, it turns out they sell Visa prepaid cards called V Preka or Purika, but it's in Japanese it's V Purika, which is V as in virtual, then Purika as in Prepaid card, so Purika, right? Anyway, so I was like, okay, so they sell those. How do I buy one of these then? They don't sell it on Amazon, but if you go on Play Asia, they sell these prepaid cards. So I was like, okay, and Play Asia doesn't seem to actually mark up the cost of those products at all. It seems to just be what it would be in dollars. I guess with the current exchange rate, they are probably taking a markup somewhere, but they charged me $30. That's fine. So I bought one. Okay, so now I have a prepaid card. Except the way these Japanese prepaid cards work is that the card itself doesn't list all the information. All they give you is like a 15 character alphanumeric ID number and then the credit card number. What you're supposed to do with those pieces of information is you're supposed to go to their website or to the prepaid card, distributor's website. You're supposed to use that information to log in, and then they tell you the expiration date and security code for that prepaid card, for security purposes. They don't want that information to just be on the prepaid card. So I was like, okay, except the problem is that distributor's website is region locked. So then I had to go through the trouble of getting a VPN a VPN with the endpoint in Japan so that I could log in to this website. Now the problem is you have to make an account to log into this website. And in order to make an account, you need a valid Japanese phone number. So anyway, so you can see how much of a hassle this has actually been. But anyway, it's even worse than that. So, and I'm not really sure how I feel about this, but at this point I'm kind of desperate, so I'm just gonna be like, sorry, not sorry. So earlier for Vector PC Shop, the website that actually distributes the software, they require a phone number as well, except they don't check, and the phone number doesn't have to be unique. So when I gave them, so what you can do is you can go to Tenso.com, which is a shipping company. So like Tenso.com will let you buy stuff in Japan and then ship it to their warehouse, and then they'll ship it to you for, you know, an added fee. So what Tenso.com is, they provide you an address and a phone number. So you can use that phone number to, and what I assume is that this phone number is probably shared amongst, you know, a lot of people that use Tenso.com service. But you can use that phone number to make an account on Vector, the software distribution platform, right? Because they don't check for uniqueness. Or maybe they do and I just got lucky, I don't know. The problem though is that Vpreka, the website associated with the prepaid card, they do check for uniqueness. If you use a phone number that's already registered with a different account, they just don't let you make an account. So I was like, okay, great. So then what I had to just go through now was I had to go through all the phone numbers in Japan and figure out which ones are the least likely to be used. And it turns out the 050 prefix phone numbers in Japan are the archaic ones, like associated with landline. And currently they're being repurposed for like IP phones, like internet protocol phones. But from what I understand, not many of them aren't. In other words, there's a very low chance that someone will use a 050 prefix phone number. So I just randomly, you know, typed in a bunch into Google, and I looked for one that didn't have any Google hit or like, you know, Google search hits associated with it. So basically it's not associated with anyone's online accounts as far as as far as I'm aware, and I used that. So that's not really good, right? Because it's possible that someone will eventually either use their landline to try to register their prepaid card, or they'll get reissued it as through their IP phone and they'll use this phone number. So I do feel bad, but also like I'm going to delete my account immediately, right? So it's like I'm just doing this really quick. So I'm just basically being like, sorry, I just really want to buy this. Please just like let me go. So that's where we are right now. So now that I have that valid phone number and I finished making a Vprec account, I can now actually access the expiration and security code for the prepaid Visa card that I just bought. And now I can finally pay for that plugin that I bought yesterday, or that I ordered yesterday. So, moment of truth, okay? We'll see if this actually works. And then after that, I have to remember to after that, I have to remember to actually go back and delete my account, and I think deleting my account is a very important thing, right? Because otherwise, whoever actually owns the actual phone number, or this actual phone number, is probably going to get pissed off. So, okay, so we're going to try it. Okay, so the card number is this. I'm not going to verbally say it. Actually, there'll be like $10 on it afterwards. So if anyone has any recommendations for what to spend the remaining like $10 on it, or it's probably more like $8. It's in yen though, and it is associated with the credit card, so most things should be fair game. So if you have any recommendations for what to spend the rest of the money on, okay, moment of truth. Please work. Please work. Session timeout. Okay, let's try it one more time. That's fine. Session timing out, that's fine. That's just security. Right? Okay, let's try it again. Try it again. We're not totally out of the game yet. And if this doesn't work, then I just wasted $30. And then I'll have to contact the developer for how to actually pay for their plugin. Which is fine, and maybe I should have just done that at first, but I it's like, there's a stereotype of foreigners always causing trouble, right, in Japan. So, I figure what I should do is I should do my best to try to pay for it using the methods that they've implemented. All right, moment of truth. Please work. Please work, please work, please work. Come on. It's processing. Shorichu, shorichu, shorichu. Now processing. Yes! Okay. Sorry, that was probably loud. Buy some doji? I could. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. There it is. Moshikomi. Okay. Yep. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now it's processing the transaction. Sorry, that's probably loud. Sorry for that. I need to implement a noise, gate. But okay. So, okay, and then now... So, the thing is, I don't know if the fruits of my labor have actually come through. The only thing I can verify is that at least one side thinks it went through. So all we can do is wait now. And this is very funny. So this is an online software distribution platform, right? But in spite of that, there is like processing time. Like it took them like about, what do you call it? Like several hours to so what I said, it's weird because normally when you think like on like say Amazon, right, you go to like add an item to your cart and then you go to checkout and then it just does it and then it's like cool. But what actually happened here is I had to be like, I would like to request, I had first to request a license key for this plugin, and then they had to say, okay, we will now process your request. And then in the background, they're like, okay, we're now generating your license key. And that took like half a day. And then after that, they were like, okay, your license key has been prepared. You may now proceed with the checkout. So I had to do all of that before I could even check out. Like there was this processing time. And now that I've paid, it's like, okay, we are now processing your payment. Or processing that you've paid. So it's this website's kind of strange in that if I feel like maybe there's like, you know how like, like the whole like monkey in a box thing where it's like advanced robot is really just a monkey in the box just doing something. I do wonder if this website isn't actually a website and it's just literally just some like underpaid like, college student just like manually processing like, okay, this person wants this license, okay, I gotta go make this license key and like I don't know, it just feels kind of funny. But anyway, and maybe we can buy Dojin. Yeah, okay. Okay, so if we're gonna buy the Dojin, then I need to hold on to this account, this Vpreka account for a little bit longer. Yeah. And then we can delete my account. Okay. Although it's only got like 700 yen in it. What can I really buy? I'm trying to think, what can I actually buy with the 700 yen? That's like actually worth it. I don't know. Oh, whatever. So I guess so. We'll just have to. Okay, so just note to self. Okay. So yeah, so now all we can really do is wait and just hope that it went through. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so, and that's about 11 o'clock. Okay, perfect timing. So yeah, everyone that came by, thanks for coming by. Take care, stay safe, have a good evening, and I'll catch you guys later. Tomorrow, hopefully I'll have good news tomorrow, and that'll be that. Yeah, so again, if anyone wants to do this as well, I obviously can't really recommend it because you aren't technically allowed to buy these things because you're not living in Japan, right? But if you do have to, again, my recommendations would be to grab a 050 phone number because and just Google it and make sure that it's not associated with someone's like say Facebook account or something. Yeah, don't all of that. Yeah, it's a lot of work just to pay for a plugin, right? And it's not entirely all ethical, right? Because yeah, but yeah, of course, if they, I feel like there's plenty of ways they could have made it easy to buy. So yeah, 50 phone number. Well, it doesn't have to be 050, but that's an example. You should probably go look up all the phone prefixes in Japan and just find one that, find a category that looks relatively okay. And that's why I say 050. It's because 050s are kind of one of the archaic prefixes, and they're currently being repurposed for IP phones. In other words, if you choose a 050 number randomly, then it's either going to be an internet phone, like someone buying the phone number to use so they can call people in Japan from like overseas, or it's going to be a landline, in which case, if you use it really quick for a few days, no one's probably going to notice. Yeah. Yeah. But again, 050 isn't the only number that can do that. Like, for example, my uncle and aunt have a 055 prefix phone number, and that's their landline. But actually, I think that 055 might be region, or might be a region. What is 055 in Japan? Dialing codes. I'll look it up really quick. 055 might be a regional one. Actually, I don't even see it listed. Yeah, 055 is essentially associated with central Japan, which kind of matches where they live. So, oh shit, I'm glad I only said 055, because if I gave you the next digit, you can narrow down where my relatives live to the district. Is that safe? Oh well, no, actually no. There's several districts that share the 4-digit prefix. So, yeah. Anyway, so but the point is that you can use these prefixes to kind of roughly narrow down where you're going for. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But right, yeah. So if you look up the wiki page for dialing codes in Japan, they say 070, 080, and 090 are cell phones. So definitely don't use a 07, 08, or 090 phone number, because that's definitely going to be someone's cell phone. But 050 is super archaic, and it even says on here that it's being repurposed for IP, or it's being used for IP based phones now. So that should be safe. Yeah. But anyway, so again, just do, if you have to do it, then just do some quick research and make sure there's a low chance you're gonna, mess up someone's life, or at least bother someone unnecessarily, right? And then once we delete our account, it won't be any problem. Anyway, yeah. So everyone that came by, thanks for coming by. Take care, stay safe, have an evening, and I'll see you guys later. And I'll give you guys an update about the rat situation at some point. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. お疲れ、おやすみ。